Another arrest has been made in the Emily's restaurant robbery case. 2 Beaufort County teachers receive an award, and we have an on-location entertainment report you won't want to miss. Keep watching Beaufort. Your news starts now. Thanks for joining us for the Beaufort News. I'm Jessa Jeremiah, and here are your local headlines. A second arrest has been made in connection with the Emily's restaurant robbery. 31-year-old Scott Bell has been charged with armed robbery and criminal conspiracy after being accused by investigators of being involved in the planning and commission of the crime. Bell is a former employee of the restaurant and the half-brother of Dallas O'Hara, the previously charged suspect in the case. Sources list this as Bell's 25th arrest in Beaufort County. 2 Beaufort County art teachers have been selected to receive Artsonia's annual Leadership Awards for the second year in a row. The annual recognition goes to only 10 teachers from each state and is being awarded to Bluffton Elementary School art teacher Karen Beltz and Coosa Elementary School art teacher Donna Sams. Thanks to the effort of Beltz and Sams, the schools have 2 of South Carolina's largest online student art galleries. Musician, TV, and movie star LL Cool J put on a concert on Saturday the 13th at Paris Island. The concert was completely free and was put on for military members and their families as a thank you. The musician said the main thing he wanted to accomplish was to bring some joy, fun, and energy to the families who might attend, and he did just that Saturday night at the Marine Corps Air Station in Beaufort. Beaufort County dogs and puppies will be saved due to a new rescue project that includes important funding. The project is called the Carol Petrie Foundation Dog Rescue Project, and the ASPCA has selected the Beaufort County Animal Shelter to participate in the program. As part of the rescue project, canines from the shelter will be flown and driven to other animal shelters throughout the United States. The grant awards the Beaufort Animal Shelter $50 per relocated canine. Roger Pinckney 4 and Wick Surrey hosted the Defusky Literary Throwdown at Freeport Marina last weekend. They celebrated literary legacies of the Low Country while well-known local authors signed copies of their Low Country-inspired books. Guests enjoyed Low Country Boil from Old Defusky Crab Company and listened to live music from Wendell Matthews. This was the second annual occurrence of this event. The Habersham Marketplace will host the 4th annual Habersham Harvest Festival on Saturday, October 27th from 12 to 6 p.m. The festival is a one-day regionally expanded farmers market and a celebration of food, art, music, and entertainment, including Low Country favorite, the Brewer Band. Additional festivities include a crafts fair, hay rides, outdoor field sports, and games, and there is no entry fee for the festival. The Beaufort County Sheriff's Office is now accepting applications for the Law Enforcement Explorers program. The program is offered to afford youths ages 14 through 20 the opportunity to receive hands-on training with the duties of the Sheriff's Department office members. The program emphasizes career opportunities, life skills, and leadership experience. Teens interested in a future law enforcement career are encouraged to apply for the classes that begin in January. For more information, contact Post Advisor Kiera Morris at 843-255-3316. Another positive opportunity for young people to consider may be off the ground soon. The Sea Cadet program is a group for American youth ages 10 through 17 who have a desire to learn about the Navy, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard, and they're looking to form a battalion in Port Royal. Prospective Commanding Officer Eric Estrada is recently retired from the United States Army after 26 years of service and hopes to spark a lot of youth interest in the program. If you'd like more information or you want to learn how to get involved, you can contact Eric Estrada at 843-379-2015. In state headlines, a Richland 1 school bus driver is off the road after being charged with driving under the influence. After crashing a bus into a ditch, Margaret Means, age 61, was charged by state troopers after the accident occurred on Friday the 12th. The accident happened when Means lost control of the bus, hit a ditch, then crossed the road and went into another ditch. Thankfully, no students were on the bus at the time. South Carolina may consider allowing early voting for the 2016 election. Now that the federal court has signed off on the state's new voter ID law, a growing number of South Carolina House Republicans are warming to the idea of early voting as they feel the system is less susceptible to fraud. The subject has come up in recent talks among officials who support the idea. Nationally, more than 40% of voters will cast their ballot before Election Day. As the federal benefits extensions expire, the South Carolina Department of Employment and Workforce will be dropping 136 of its own workers over the next several months. The agency increased their workforce to handle the unemployment claims that lasted, in some cases, up to 99 weeks. Now that the emergency unemployment compensation and extended benefits programs are running out, the additional staff is no longer needed. Offshore wind farms could generate some additional cash for South Carolina as well as create thousands of jobs. According to a Clemson University report, a wind farm off the coast would generate electricity and spin off millions of dollars in wages and tax revenue. The reason wind farms haven't caught on yet is because it's a $21 billion project. The market will continue to be monitored for its potential to support such wind farms. If you'd like additional information on these headlines, you can reference the media sources you see listed on your screen. Also, you can like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. Up next, we'll tell you why the Beaufort County Rural and Critical Land Preservation Program is making news when we return with more Beaufort News.
Low Country Real Estate is located in historic downtown Beaufort, home to one of the most attractive real estate markets in America. We've been providing high-quality service to our community for the past 24 years. Whether you're interested in buying or selling residential, resort, or commercial investment property, our professional sales staff can help you with your real estate needs. Please visit lowcountryrealestate.com for details on all available properties in Beaufort and come see how the Low Country becomes you.
Welcome back to the Beaufort News. Now we have Garrett Buds joining us with the Beaufort County Rural and Critical Land Preservation Program. Welcome, Garrett.
Thank you.
So first we want to talk about the Rural and Critical Land Preservation Program. Specifically tell us about the program's history and its purpose, if you would.
Sure. The program was actually created in 1999. It was on the heels of Beaufort County's comprehensive plan that was adopted in 1998, and County Council was looking for creative and productive ways to help conserve the rural landscape here in Beaufort County. There are an enormous number of natural, historical, cultural resources here in Beaufort that are worth protecting, and being faced with an extreme amount of development and growth pressure here locally, County Council was looking for a way to work under that situation. So they created the program to help protect some of the special places here in Beaufort County.
Okay, great. And talk to us about some of the accomplishments that the program has come up with to date.
Well, the program by any measure is a success story, and a remarkable one at that, and both council and citizens of Beaufort County should be very proud of it. To date, they have completed 76 projects in the program. And we have conserved over 20,400 acres total in the program. And it's been a variety of different lands that have been protected, from our sensitive wetlands, some of our cultural and historic landmarks on St. Helena and Mitchellville and Hilton Head. Our sensitive waterways have been protected from further impairment. So the protection really runs the gamut, and it's been quite an accomplishment.
Absolutely, a lot to be proud of, certainly. And what is the program's focus going to be going forward?
Well, going forward, I think the program will look to capitalize on its accomplishments to date. Again, it's going to look at the sensitive headwaters of many of our rivers. Southern Beaufort County has some remarkable water resources, and both the May River, the Okatee, the New River, they'll all be focuses for protection moving forward so that we can protect that resource in perpetuity. We'll also continue to work to protect agricultural land throughout the county. We've had a remarkable success story in doing that on St. Helena and Northern Beaufort County, protecting our working farms and keeping local agricultural dollars here in the community. We'll also keep our partnerships active. We've been working with the Marine Corps Air Station here in Beaufort, as well as the USDA and the Natural Resource Conservation Service. We partner with those federal agencies who bring dollars from outside the state into our county to help buffer the base and to protect rural farmland. So we'll bring their matching funds here to Beaufort County and continue to protect land with them. Those are the main areas I think we'll work on going forward.
And I understand there's going to be a referendum on November's ballot. Can you talk to us more about that?
Sure, I can mention it. The history of the program is that in 2002, voters approved a referendum to fund acquisitions through the program. They approved a $40 million referendum by a 3-to-1 margin. They refunded the program in a 2006 referendum. That was a $50 million referendum. Again, it passed by a 3-to-1 margin. County Council has elected to put another referendum on the ballot this year, so on November 6th, voters will have a chance to address that again.
All right, Garrett, thank you so much for your input on such an important program. We appreciate it very much.
Sure, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
If you want to know what's out and about in Beaufort this week, stay tuned because there's so much going on that we're bringing you that report on location. Stick around.
Hi, my name is Matt McElhaney, owner of City Loft Hotel, an upscale boutique hotel in downtown Beaufort. We are proud to be consistently ranked as the #1 hotel in Beaufort based on TripAdvisor's guest ratings and comments. At City Loft, we value our neighbors in the Lowcountry. Whether you're taking friends by boat or need a romantic getaway in Beaufort, let us at City Loft extend hospitality while introducing what's new in urban hotel design. At City Loft Hotel, we are committed to customer service. When you stay here, you're always a local.
Welcome back to the Beaufort News. As I mentioned, the activities list this time of year is jam-packed, so Mark Shaffer is on location to bring you first-hand information about what's happening in Beaufort this week.
Hi, I'm Mark Shaffer with Lowcountry Weekly Magazine on location at Habersham. We'll tell you why in just a moment, but first, here's what's out and about. First up is Dragon Boat Beaufort's upcoming fundraiser. In case you don't know, Dragon Boat Beaufort is a dragon boat racing team. It's made up of local cancer survivors and their loved ones. On Wednesday, October 24th, they're hosting an art auction and party at Artworks in Beaufort Town Center. There will be music, refreshments, and of course an exciting live auction of original art, all created by local artists specifically for this event. Half the auction proceeds will benefit Dragon Boat Beaufort's cancer missions, and the other half goes to the individual artists. Along with the auction pieces, other original arts and crafts will be on display and available for purchase. A great way to start your holiday shopping, by the way. They're calling this the Dragon Boat Beaufort Boutique, and it's a great way to get into the holiday mood. The party is from 6:30 to 8:30. They're only asking for a $5 donation at the door, and you can get more information at dragonboatbeaufort.org. Now, the local theater scene heats up with a new musical comedy this weekend at USCB. Honky Tonk Angels opened Saturday, the 20th, and runs the following weekend as well. This show looks like a lot of fun. It's written by Ted Swindley, the same guy who wrote last year's crowd pleaser Always, Patsy Cline, if you remember that. It's the story of 3 very different women who follow their dreams to Nashville to become country music stars, because it's just that simple, as you might expect. And yes, you can expect a truckload of country music classics from the likes of Loretta Lynn, Dolly Parton, Tammy Wynette, and Willie Nelson. The talented cast is entirely local. Penny Dawson, Velma Polk, and Elaine Lake, and we can tell you because we've heard them. These women sound fantastic together, and they have a terrific band that will be accompanying them. If you liked Always Patsy Cline, you're going to love Honky Tonk Angels. Tickets are $20 for adults, $18 for seniors, $15 for students. They're available at the USCB box office. You can call 521-4145 to reserve yours. Which brings us to the Habersham Harvest Festival, and we're here with Leslie Pickel to sort of tell us exactly what's going on. And this is going to happen right behind us, so not far from where we're sitting.
Correct, exactly. The Habersham Harvest Festival, the 4th annual, will be on Saturday, October the 27th, beginning at 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. And the genesis of the festival was to present to the community at large what we have to offer here in the marketplace. Since we began the festival in 2009, we've added over 10 new merchants. We now have 20 merchants total. And it was an opportunity for us to celebrate the fall harvest season, focus on our merchants, and also bring together the sustainability of Habersham, the marketplace, the farm, and our farmers market.
Yes, it's a great way to spend a fall afternoon. Lowcountry Weekly has been a part of this for the last 4 years, and looking forward to this. And the food is such a big part of this too. And of course, we're sitting here at Maggie's Pub, thanks to Richard Wilson. He starts the grill up, and you just want to sample everything.
Absolutely.
Lots of good food this year.
We do have, I believe, over 12 food vendors this year. Obviously, we have our 3 merchants, Maggie's Pub, Berto's Tex-Mex Grill, and also Piace Pizza. 2 other things I would like to highlight. We have returning this year Hog Wild Barbecue,
Oh, they were
which
popular, yeah.
they were. They start up the grill at 6 a.m. The streets are ready to go. And then we also, obviously, this is a very family-friendly event. So we do have great foods for kids, including cotton candy this year, some hot dogs from Val's food cart, and also ice cream from Berry Island. And we'll be lining the streets with all the good stuff.
It's a dog-friendly event too.
It absolutely is. Beaufort Dog is every year been a sponsor of the event, and they put on a great dog costume contest, photographs for dogs, and a dog agility course. And that's something we would like to see more and more, is folks feeling comfortable bringing their dogs here to the marketplace along with the rest of the family.
All right, and let's talk about the entertainment. Some good stuff on
yes,
the slate.
Yes, absolutely. This year we're excited. The Brewer Band is returning. They'll be playing the first set of the day from 12 to 3 p.m. And then we have a surprise.
A surprise?
Yes, a surprise entertainer from the 3 to 6 p.m. slot. So,
any hints?
They might be quite local is what we'll give you.
All right, and for more information?
More information, HabershamHarvestFestival.com.
Okay, and anything else we need to cover?
I would just like to say we're grateful to be hosting this event this year, and we appreciate all of the community support, and we hope to be the fall festival of the Low Country.
Yeah, come prepared for a great day. Once again, Saturday, October 27th is the day. You can get all the info online at HabershamHarvestFestival.com. And of course, pick up a Low Country Weekly, check out all the action, and that is what's out and about.
And want to know how to get a free ride to the poll on Election Day? Buck Boone will have the answer, and your Port Royal report is just around the corner when we return.
Is it time to purchase for the one-of-a-kind person in your life? Over 60 years of service distinguishes Modern Jewelers as one of South Carolina's preeminent jewelry stores.
We're proud to have been voted Beaufort's #1 jewelry store 10 years in a row. Come visit us at 807 Bay Street.
Welcome back to the Beaufort News. Buck Boone is joining us to talk about some interesting news, starting with Medicare Advantage plans. How are you today?
I'm great, Jessa. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So first of all, Buck, tell us why it's important to choose your Medicare plan carefully.
Well, the chance to sign up for a Medicare Advantage plan or change from one plan to another or switch back to traditional Medicare is going on now. As a result, there are a lot of advertisements for many plans, and the information out there can be confusing. Jeffrey White, the CFO at Beaufort Memorial Hospital, wants you to be sure that before you sign on the dotted line, the plan you've chosen has you covered. If your doctors and hospitals are not in the plan's network of providers, you could end up paying more for medical services, and that's why it's important to choose your plan carefully.
And how long does open enrollment for Medicare Advantage plans last?
Open enrollment started October the 15th and will end December the 7th. So those eligible will have until December the 7th to choose a different Medicare Advantage plan or to switch back to traditional Medicare. Beaufort Memorial Hospital wants to emphasize that not all Medicare Advantage plans work the same way. It's important to find out the rules and costs of a plan and if your doctors and hospitals are in the plan's network of providers before you sign up.
Absolutely. And next I want to talk to you. There were some changes about the Beaufort National Cemetery, and I know it was due to the Beaufort Garden Club. What exactly did they do to enhance the look at the National Cemetery?
Well, the Beaufort Garden Club submitted its design for a new entrance for approval to the National Cemetery Administration in Washington, D.C., and purchased new shrubs for the curved garden. The grounds crew at the National Cemetery and members of the Garden Club completed the planning on October the 11th.
All right, great. And I mentioned that there's some free rides to vote. With elections right around the corner, tell Beaufort County residents how they can get free transportation to the polls on Election Day.
Members of the Low Country Young Democrats and the Low Country American Dream Council have joined forces to provide free transportation for registered voters of any party to cast both absentee ballots and to vote on Election Day. Free rides will be provided to the Beaufort County Board of Elections and Registration offices to cast early absentee ballots from October the 9th to November the 5th. And voters will also be given free prearranged rides to vote in any Beaufort County precinct during the general election on November the 6th. Registered voters who need rides should call or email Marilyn Parson. These are just some of the stories that we're going to have this week in the Allen News, so please pick up a free copy near you.
Buck Boone, thank you so much. Some important information for us this week.
Thank you, Jessa.
Now Carol Poore joins us to bring us a special Port Royal report. Welcome, Carol.
Hi, Jessa.
So first of all, we want to talk about what's happening in Port Royal this weekend.
This weekend, we're having our 10th annual Fall Festival. And the theme is going to be Pirates of Port Royal. So get your pirate attire out and see who can be the best pirate, and bring the kids and the entire family. And it's actually produced by the Old Village Association, which is a combination of residents of Port Royal and local merchants. And we give this as a gift to our community twice a year.
All right, sounds very exciting. And talk to us about where this is all taking place.
It's going to be in the town of Port Royal, on the main street, Paris Avenue, which is the heart of Port Royal. Parking is free, so you don't have to worry about finding change for a meter. So it's just going to be all up and down Port Royal. We're going to have a lot of things going on all day long, events for the children. We're going to have a classic car show with all your muscle cars there, and it's just amazing. Last year they had a camper that you could, I think everybody would have bought if they had been able to, because not for sale, but it was like old and completely redone, and I think you'll enjoy it.
Great, and tell us a little bit more about the entertainment and specifically the kids events.
Okay, I think we're going to have all the jumping jacks, and the entertainment is going to be Big B and the Stingers. And I heard they've entertained quite a few places and are very popular, and that the kids love them too. So they'll be dancing in the street and lots of fun for all.
All right, and you mentioned that the parking is free. What about the entry fee to the festival?
Absolutely free, and it's promising to be a nice day, cool and sunny, so great day to be outside with the kids and just have it a whole family event.
Great, so we'll have great weather, some great activities, a wonderful family event, and the 10th annual, as you mentioned, so many years of accomplishments, and we look forward to another great year. So thank you so much, Carol.
I hope to see you there, Jessa.
Absolutely. And thank you for joining us. I'm Jessa Jeremiah. Join us next time for your Beaufort News.